Hello everybody. Let me ask you a question. How much time do you spend yourself figuring out which technology is best for you, both for your internal and external purpose of your company or your business? Myself, Amin Firoz, I represent a company called Vox Populi Solution, and we as a technology company help to create and maintain your online presence as a very professional one, and as well as creating a very sustainable model here internally also. Now, how do we do that? We work very closely with corporates and business owners by uplifting their websites, by having their landing pages, creating an amazing social presence. That's for their external sites, and for their internal areas, we build customized solution like such as CRMs, ERP, and if you have your own systems, we help to integrate that to your existing one. Now, that's what we do as a business. Now, let me welcome you all for tomorrow's session. I'm doing the 10 minutes presentation for BNI Conqueror. So rather than giving you an unlimited, like the time is short, only 10 minutes. So rather than giving you a presentation, I would like to help you and your business to utilize this free time, and how can you utilize your social media presence where the basic concept of BNI, VCP, how can you utilize that in terms of your websites, in terms of your social media. That's what I want to do for tomorrow's 10-minute presentation. Signing off, myself Amin Firoz from Vox Populi Solution. We help you to look good digitally. Thank you. Share my presentation.
Yeah, Aman, we can hear you.
Uh, Basically, the idea of this presentation is to tell you what I do as a company. That's one part of it. The other side is to address your concerns or address your queries in terms of the technical aspect of it, your websites, your social media site, and how can you use your time to improve, to to use it more productive in terms of creating your engagement, more engagement to your existing customers. As a background, I've been into IT sector for all my career line, and I started into computer science from my 8th standard itself. So tech is which gives me fuel. So you can see my screen, right? Yeah. The reason I'm asking this couple of times is I created another presentation which was not supporting in Zoom. I don't know why. So I had to redo the presentation yesterday night and tested it now. I hope everything is working fine. I created PPT in MacBook, so I think maybe because of it. Uh, so yeah. So a quick background about myself is I'm from Kerala, a southern part of India, the place called Talsheri. I have done my engineering in computer science and did my MBA in marketing and finance from SPJ in Dubai. Did a couple of certifications and for to to have the people element in technology. So I always believe technology is not just too robotic. It's always the people are the it's the end users are always human. So it needs a people element. So I did couple of psychometric certifications, NLP certifications to support those psychological aspects of technology. So that was the idea of having these certifications. So my previous role was being a developer. I was the team lead in Vox itself. So I joined this company in 2012 as a operation executive. Then right now in 2018, me and a couple of other partners, we took over this company. So I'm one of the managing partner of this company, and I handle the Dubai side. We have some operations going on in Saudi and in Singapore, and our back office is in India. So two teams are running in. One is in Bangalore and one is in Calicut, both the southern side of India. So that's me, and I'm part of those networks on which you can see on the left side, BNI, SIGI, Toastmasters, and Ascentive. So these are the networks which helps me to connect with people, and whenever I need a couple of suggestions or contacts, I use these networks to get connected. And of course, the vision is always to leave a legacy when you leave a world. It's not just you shouldn't just finish and that's it. So I'm always proud of my parents, and I would want my kids to be proud of me. That's something which I always work for. And yeah, that's all about me. Now a quick brief about the companies. We started our company the company was established in 2004. So we officially celebrated 16 years last February 13th. So the company actually started as Vox Populi. The name Vox Populi is a Latin name, which is voice of the people. So this company was started in 2004 as an advertising firm. So voice of the people, that was the idea of it. After in 2010, we developed a property management system, which was the second system in this market, UAE market. And this system helped us to move from just advertising to solutions. So it became Vox Populi Solutions. Now in 2018, with our takeover and all, we did a small shift from just technology to support the business. So for that to happen, we touched upon four aspects of business, which is called design thinking, strategy, technology, and marketing. So this we touch upon all these areas, and we have experts. Some are associates, some are in-house, but these are the four areas which we do it. So I don't want to go into the jargons. This is just for specific people who wants to know this is what I do. So in simple words, this is what you can, as when you are getting me referrals as my referral partners, you when you get me referrals, these are the areas where you can get me referrals. On your right side, websites, web application, mobile applications, digital marketing. Digital marketing is different from social media, and it is different from SEO also. Digital marketing itself has strategies, it has its own ways of doing it. So I'm just giving you these terminologies so that you can relate me when you hear this. Managed services is those which we can actually place as ourselves as your IT team, where you actually pay just for a employee salary and you get an agency for your services. Managed services, a lot of areas. So when you hear that, that's us. Cloud management, setting up security policies and compliance in your company, services, ERP systems, CRMs. So those are the areas which you will remember me. And on top of it, consulting is my personal area where I step in. So this is my services in a simplified form. Cool. So next, some of my projects which we did, Bukhatir Group is our client, which we did almost 7 companies under our AMC. We did technology company consulting for them. We did development for them. We did mobile apps. We did digital marketing. So we worked with very closely with Bukhatir Group. Michelin Tires is my another client, which I want to take an example, where we did their global document management portal for their MENA region. So right now, one project is going on, which is 4-phased project, which is almost going to be 2 years, which first phase is over at the moment. And these are corporates. This is one individual artist in Kerala, where we are supporting their designs, how to set up their online. So it's not just the corporate, it can be also the individual person, the skill based people who wants to uplift into the digital space, where they stay in their own skill area, where we take care of all the technology headaches. This is another application developed in India for the safety of kids. What we are doing it there is this team is completely developers, but they don't know how they can do the product strategy, Since we have the technology expertise, we touch upon all these areas, and we help them. How can you do that? We do the market testing. That's what it is. This is one EQ online portal. This is a UAE based portal. The idea for them is they have already built, done, everything is created and ready to launch. Now what we are doing, it's not done by us, but we have taken up their testing phase, their strategy side, and we are working as a associated partner as a company with EQ Online. So that's about my some of the customers. We have done e-commerce website side. So this is a quick run of through my customers. So 16 years is like, we can talk a lot of projects, which don't want to bore you too much. So this is in simple words, for your business, if it is creatives, where you design, you do your presentations, where you do your collaterals, these are something which we do on the creative side. Technology side, we do consulting, your both your internal and external side. So building the strategy, tech strategy, not financial strategy, that's little on the business strategy side. More into technology side, more into optimizing, more productive side is what we do, and the marketing side. So this is the area where I want to spend more time, where it actually helps you as your business, and thereby you will know where my expertise is, and automatically when someone asks, where can I find a person who can support me in technology side, you will automatically remember me. So this is the reason I want to spend more time here. So I uh, I have put this in expecting that you all are business owners, and you all are having time, and you all are either in the senior most areas or into sales side. So the idea is to get customers looking into more opportunities. How can you do that? It all starts with the you can segregate into two. One is your personal, and your company. So about branding, you've been hearing about personal branding and all these areas, which I want to go a little technical side on it, which is start with your website audit. If you have a website, when was the last time you visited your own website? I was speaking to one of our member in the group. He constantly goes to the website. That was a great news which I heard. I can assure you, 95, maybe more than 95 percentage people doesn't see their website at least on a periodic basis. There are people who has not even seen their website for years. They said, I have built this website, that was long back, we just did at that time, we never bothered to look into it. That is actually creating and damage, that is actually damaging your brand on a very big scale. Don't think that you're not getting business through your website. You are actually creating your damaging your brand if you don't have a proper website. When I say website, I'm not actually pitching you guys. Just see that website is not just being very glamorous website. What I meant by website is it relevant enough for your business? People put some leaf image or some random photos at that time, initial time, and they don't bother to look. You can see lorem ipsum's text in the websites, which is the dummy text. So when I'm talking about this, don't just go with some other person. Think about your own website aspect. I would actually recommend you to take notes also to what all points you need to do in your own websites, which you can have a one-to-one with me, and I can help you with that we can do separate. So keep noting your points, what all areas actually stuck in your mind in your business, because I'm talking very general here, because there are people in service industry, there are people individual services, product industry, and you can actually suggest the same thing to others also. So the website part. So how do you do your audit? Check your homepage first. You will see the banner. Banner is itself has to be relevant. That's one thing. Start step by step, scroll step by step, give its time. Website is very serious. Take it very seriously. It's not, it is just like how you how you dress yourself. That's how your digital website is. So homepage, go to your inner pages, go to your landing pages. So landing pages is someone is coming from either Google ads or social media, or from your email. What is your landing page? Now, forms, is your forms relevant? Is actually your forms working? I know someone who is actually investing a lot in Google Ads, and his traction is coming from Google Ads, but his form is not working. How sad is that? You wouldn't believe he is in spending at least 3,000 4,000 dirhams on Google Ads, and but his landing form is not working, and he was not aware of it, because he was getting emails and all, and he thought that's coming from this form, which is actually from another form. So I'm just saying, so do the audit properly. It's very serious. Set your call to action, your mobile number, your emails, your stuff. Set your call to action. Okay. So just going it, revisit your content, your check your about us is proper, because you might see we have been for us 16-year-old company for from started in 2004, but it might still say that it's like 3 years old. The content might be very old. Very small example, your service might have changed. So check, make it relevant based on your target audience. Get testimonies. You can actually ask your existing people getting testimonies and keep those credibility in line. Check your website's broken links. Check proper photos. So when it comes to insurance, there is no way you might be thinking it makes sense for you to just have insurance like that. Having some yeah, okay. So that's one area. Sorry, one second. Yeah, another area is do the same thing with your social media audit also. Social media is Facebook has every single social media profile has its own reasons why you should have. For example, way Facebook is for mass media, all the target audience, you can do that. Instagram is for visually engaging. Twitter is for real-time news. LinkedIn is for business professional. I would actually recommend you to check all these areas: YouTube, Snapchat, even TikTok. TikTok is also bringing a lot of business depending on how you engage with your customers. So stories is the key. Okay. Now, two other areas which I want to get into is analytics and insight, which I spoke to one Dheeraj, I guess. Setting up your policies, setting up your emails, filters, labels, that will save a lot of time for you. For example, people are on, I think the statistics is around 150 to 200 emails per day is what one person is getting hit. So spam emails and all, you cannot actually answer more than 10 emails a day is the situation at the moment. To set proper policies in terms of filtering, labeling, I can help you with all this. This is just for you to like trick in your mind. Validate your content, that's the same thing. Your signatures and all inside the email. CRM is most important. I found Sijo saying that connect your old customers. Do you really remember your old customers? That's where that's the most important area, creating the sales funnel. You all are aware of how to create your own sales funnel. Create that sales funnel and build a CRM on sales funnel. Building, there are free CRMs for one user, two users. If you are using the pro version, then only you have to pay. So there are free versions of CRMs which you can use. So you can have your own sales funnel which you can connect. So please note, every business is unique as its strategy. So I cannot randomly say a very generic way of doing it. So I can help you with individual, whichever got your attention, let me know. So the 3 C's which I want to say is be clear, concise, and compelling for the people, for your target audience. I wanted to also touch upon the VCP concept, which is you will hear a lot in BNI. Creating the visibility, you really have to invest your time in visibility. Thereby, it will help you to have your credibility. That's how you can actually push yourself into profitability. Don't just directly jump into profitability. Is not that easy to happen. So my ask is just remember, it's not just a website is just a template which you can just download and put it across and your job is done. There is actually a psychological side into website and which can help your business. So that's something what our key USPs are. We focus on that side. So You can help me to connect with business owners, both small and medium. The large corporates, it takes some time for, it's not just the website what we will be doing for large corporates. We do strategies and we do application development for companies in corporate side. So wherever you see these terminologies, just you can refer me. To start with, also some people have some concerns. I can actually give them a full audit for them to help them where they can start with uh, the where we can work together. Those things I can work as an I can give an audit for them. So this is us. Our office is in Karama, and we have one office in Singapore. So these are the two areas what we have. Cool. So that's me. Any questions you want to ask? I think after Binish's presentation, I think we can take the discussion, or if you want to do that now, just shoot.
Thank you,
Thank you
Aman.